guys, today I'm going to do a makeup collection video. This is my setup right here. It's just a corner in my bedroom. I used to have a room that was dedicated to makeup and like a beauty room, but I had a baby, so she took over that room and that's now her nursery. So this is the corner that I have now. So I just have the two Alex drawers over here on the right stacked on top of each other, because when I had the other room I actually had them on two separate sides and on the tabletop like the normal typical YouTube setup. But since I had to combine it into this one space, I just kind of stacked them on top of each other. And the desk is also from IKEA. It is, I believe, the Mickey desk. It's the smallest one that you can get. The chair is from Target. The lamp is from Target as well. The little like canvas art that's purple and gold is from Bed Bath & Beyond. And now let's take a closer look at everything in my drawers. So here's a closer look at the very top of my IKEA stands. This is just, I just own two perfumes. I don't own a lot of perfumes. I'm not like huge on perfumes, but I do want to start collecting some more. But here I have the YSL and the Eclat. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. And then I just have a Smashbox primer water that's almost done, so I just have it out here since I'm almost done with that. And then I also have the palettes that wouldn't fit in the drawer. They're just like a little bit too tall, so they wouldn't fit. And these are just the palettes that I have on top of my Alex drawers. This is the Violet Voss Laura Lee palette. The Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. The Morphe 25B palette. The Morphe 25A palette. Also on top of the Alex drawers, I have this little like perfume decor piece that's from the Gallery, I believe. So this is all that's on the top of the Alex drawers. And then on the desk is just this lamp that I got from Target, and this brush holder from Zara Beauty that was part of the Coffee Break with Danny collaboration, but they do sell this piece still. And the desk is pretty simple. I don't have anything on it. And on with the first drawer. So in the first drawer I just have a bunch of Morphe brushes mainly. I am part of the Morphe Me subscription, so I get brushes monthly, so I have a ton of brushes and it's just so hard to go through all these brushes. So probably definitely do a giveaway because I just can't go through all of these brushes. I have a couple of like the Morphe sponges. And then I'm also have a subscription with the Sephora, so this is just like the samples that they send in these two baskets. And in this second drawer is usually like single eyeshadows and small palettes. So the top is more of like the ColourPop single shadows are here. I have two Urban Decay shadows. These are Makeup Geek pigments. This is a MAC eyeshadow. These are the L'Oreal Infallibles right here. The Milani single shadows. And this is one Makeup Forever single shadow. And then this Anastasia Beverly Hills little small eyeshadow palette that I put together. And here are some of like my smaller eyeshadow palettes. In the small eyeshadow palette little basket, I have the BH Cosmetics It's Beauty Time palette. Here's what that looks like. The Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. Here's what this one looks like. The Lorac Pro Matte palette. That's what this one looks like. This little Urban Decay Urban Vices, like a little mini palette. I don't even know what this came in, but there's that. This Buxom eyeshadow palette. That's that palette. The Maybelline The Nudes palette. And this was my first ever like high-end eyeshadow palette that I ever bought. This is Urban Decay Ammo palette. I will never get rid of this palette. It looks so beat up, but this was my first ever high-end eyeshadow palette that I bought, and this is the Urban Decay Ammo palette. Okay, and on to the next drawer. So in this drawer is highlighters, blushes, contour powders, things like that. So here I have some Becca highlighters, these Maybelline highlighting blushes, this Hard Candy highlighter in Tropics, this Too Faced bronzer. It's labeled as a bronzer, but it actually looks like a highlight. These MAC highlights right here. I have some Makeup Geek blushes. This is a Lorac blush. Galactic highlighter. The Balm Mary Luminizer. The Balm Betty Luminizer. I have this Becca contour powder, which is amazing. It's in the shade Deep Bronze, and it's amazing for dark skin. This is a MAC powder, that's not MAC, a Makeup Forever powder, a Makeup Forever translucent powder. This is a CoverGirl bronzer, Rimmel Stay Matte translucent, this Smashbox powder, Urban Decay powder, and this Maybelline Better Skin powder. And in the back there's some more like matte blushes. I have this Ofra highlighting palette. In here I have the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator. These are two Makeup Geek contour powders. These are two ColourPop highlighters, the Laura Mercier Secret Under Eye Brightening Powder, the Becca and Jaclyn Hill collaboration, the Anastasia Glow Kit in Sun Dipped, the Sweet Peach Glow palette, some in the back there's some BH Cosmetics powder blush palette, and that's it for that drawer. And this next drawer is my drawer of palettes. I have the Urban Decay Naked 1 palette, the Naked 2 palette, the Naked Heat palette, and the Lorac Pro 1 palette, the Lorac Pro 2 palette, and the Lorac Pro 3 palette. I also have the Kathleen Light highlight palette. This is in the wrong drawer. The Balm Nude Dude palette, the Balm Nude Tude palette, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, the Lorac Gold palette, the Lorac Unzipped palette, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Master Palette by Mario, and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture palette. And this is also another palette with Makeup Geek eyeshadows in there. And that is my first drawer of palettes, and I have room in the back for some more growing, so definitely making room for more palettes. Here is my second drawer of palettes. I have the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette, another Makeup Geek palette right here, the Too Faced chocolate bar palette, the Too Faced Semi-Sweet palette, the Bonbons palette, the Sweet Peach palette. This is a MAC palette that I started, Tartelette and Bloom palette, the Manny and Makeup Geek collaboration palette, this Lime Grime palette, and all of these are Morphe eyeshadow palettes. This top one right here is the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm doing a giveaway on this palette, so check out my first video to see the rules to win the Jaclyn Hill palette. That is it for my drawer of palettes. Now on to the next drawer. Now this drawer has all my mascaras, my brow products, besides this random Too Faced Shadow Glitter Glue, all of my concealers, my eyeliners, and my lip liners. So the mascaras, just I have some of my favorites, the L'Oreal Miss Manga, CoverGirl, the Super Sizer mascara, this Essence mascara is pretty good. This Maybelline Sensational. I have one that hasn't been opened yet. Here are some brow products I like to use. This Sigma eyebrow wax. I love to put this on my eyebrows first before I do anything. That's and the sharpener for the Sigma brow wax. Some e.l.f. eyebrow kit. This Maybelline eyeshadow that I like to use for my eyebrows sometimes. For concealers, I have Tarte Shape Tape, L'Oreal Infallible, the Urban Decay, NARS, MAC, Maybelline Better Skin, Maybelline Fit Me, just a bunch of concealers here. Here are some eyeliners like NYC, Maybelline Gel Liners, some ColourPop eyeliners. Here are the lip pencils. I have ColourPop lip pencil, MAC, NYX. I don't really wear a lot of lip pencils, but here are just a few that I use. And that is it for that drawer. And this drawer is a little less organized, a little junky. I have these NYX shadow bases, a couple like random nail files, some clear eyes. This drawer right here is kind of a mess. Some setting sprays, MAC Fix Plus, the Urban Decay All Nighter setting. Here are some blushes that I couldn't fit in the other drawer from like e.l.f. There's a bunch of like Milani ones. I don't know if you can see those in the back, but there's a bunch of Milani ones. Here are just a few like drugstore eyelashes and this Real Technique sponge. But this drawer is a little messy. It's a little mixture of a lot of different things in this drawer. The next drawer is full of lip products. I have all these liquid lips are mainly ColourPop and a few Anastasia Beverly Hills. Here are some ColourPop lippy sticks. These are Dose of Colors. These are Jeffree Star Cosmetics. These are Anastasia Beverly Hills lip glosses. These are Kat Von D. They're a little too tall to stand up in the drawer. These are all NYX products right here. This is Jeffree Star lip scrub in Blue Raspberry Sucker. Here are some drugstore ones in the back. Hard to see them. These are the Milani ones are here, and the Wet n Wild ones are right here. So that's it for that drawer. And this drawer doesn't have a lot in it. These are just like sample perfumes that I get from the Sephora Play subscription. This is like a larger compact. So this is a Milani highlighter. This is the Sasha Cosmetics Buttercup setting powder. This is a MAC. This is a MAC powder, MAC mineralized skin finish, a Physicians Formula booster bronzer. These are all Jeffree Star Cosmetics highlighters. And in this last drawer, this is not really, not really makeup in the drawer, just cotton balls, this nail polish remover, a couple of nail polishes, and I had these ice trays. I used to store my single eyeshadows in ice trays, so this is a good, cheaper alternative for that. So here I have all my foundations. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, CoverGirl 3-in-1, the Maybelline Better Skin, the CoverGirl Healthy Elixir. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin, Too Faced Born This Way, the Makeup Forever Face and Body, the Cover FX Natural Finish Foundation, Revlon Color Stay, Revlon Nearly Naked, L'Oreal Lumi, the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth, this NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint, this Maybelline Dream Velvet, MAC Studio Fix Makeup Forever HD, MAC Matchmaster, the Clinique Beyond Perfecting, Urban Decay All Nighter, Urban Decay Naked Skin, some more Maybelline Fit Me's, the Matte and Poreless, this MAC Mineralized Moisture Foundation, and this L'Oreal True Match. Over here I have the Inglot Duraline. This is really great for any products that have dried out, to just put a drop in here and put some life back into products. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder. This is MAC Concealer. This is the MAC Paint Pot. This is MAC Pomade, and these are two Anastasia Beverly Hills concealers. This is the Vaseline Lip Therapy. This is a Jeffree Star Cosmetics liquid lipstick that I'm going to be giving away in maybe like a future video, because I accidentally ordered 2 of those. And here are a bunch of my face primers. So I have like Smashbox, Too Faced, NYX, Maybelline, and this is just an overview of my foundation drawer right here. And that is it for my makeup collection. Thank you for watching.